Morning gang, this is Mike G from Mr. G TV and MrMikeGorner.com, and I'm on the road heading to Torquay. If you've been following my story, and your story is what your life's all about, and if you don't like your story, then you can tell a different story. You can either create a different story by doing something different, thinking something different, behaving in a different way, setting some new goals, or you can fantasize a different story. You can become a new avatar. What that means is that the past doesn't have to equal the future. You don't have to be what you always used to be. Be is an abbreviation of become, and is your behaviour becoming of you? That's a very old expression where people say you're behaving badly, it's not becoming of you. What that really means is that you're sort of letting yourself down. Sometimes other people point it out to you, and although it's good to have that feedback possibly, even if it's what we perceive as negative, it's an opportunity to check in on yourself and don't change because of what somebody said, but maybe that's a good signpost, a good signal, a red flag that maybe you haven't witnessed in your own behaviour, and you can just reflect on that. So I welcome all feedback, positive and negative, but I don't change because of the feedback or the person that's the messenger. I change because I go inside myself and decide what's best for me, because I am my own best expert and you guys are your own best experts, and if it's to be, it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to you. And you can take this feedback and then do something that's more becoming of you. In other words, if you keep doing something, you're going to get more of the same. There's this incorrect saying that I was brought up with: if at first you don't succeed, try again. I don't like that. I don't like the word try. It's not a signal for my nervous system. I can't try to do something. I either do it or I don't. Trying is sort of like no command. It's sort of like already setting yourself up for failure. You've already put in a self-limiting belief: I'm going to try. No, either do it or don't do it. And if you don't do it, then review what went wrong and do something different. So my favourite saying is, if at first I don't succeed, do something different, because what I did the first time didn't work. And what didn't work isn't failure, it's just feedback. It's like when you get feedback from other people, you go inside and you do something that's more becoming. In other words, your actions are going to become the outcomes that you want. Live on purpose. Know what you need to achieve, what you want to achieve. Those are two different things. A lot of people want things, but the question is, do you need them? Quite often we do things because we think we want things, and then our behaviour isn't becoming. We can spend all our day, all our week, all our month, all our life trying to have our wants met, getting the things that we think we want. And we might get them, well done, and we might not get them. But I prefer to have my needs met, get the things that I need first, get security, get peace of mind, do things that move me towards better levels of health and energy, loving relationships, and worthwhile goals. Worthwhile goals are needs, not wants. I've achieved a lot of the things that I want, and it's not all that. Because when you've you've got it, you want something else. You're on this perpetual hamster wheel of consuming, repeat. And the world will try and sell you things that you don't need, but they're telling you you want this to keep up with the Joneses, or this is the latest gizmo. You've got to update, purchase, consume, repeat. No. That's if you consume, it's doom and gloom. Being dependent of the good and bad opinion of other people, and being dependent of all this persuasive materialism, advertising, propaganda to get you to buy things to make you happy. You don't need to buy things to make you happy. That's unbecoming of you. Become the person that needs less and lives more powerfully, independent of stuff and people. Reliant on yourself and step into your power. You don't need things to make you happy. You don't need people. You don't need objects. You can be happy and then have high levels of energy because you're not over consuming, and it's so much easier because you're not spending all this time, money and energy getting these things that you think one day will make you happy, and rarely they do. True happiness comes from inside. That's what's becoming. So I'm on my way to Torquay today to see a friend. I'll be reporting on my way to Torquay, on my arrival in Torquay. This friend of mine, Bill Kavanagh, and his lovely wife Heather, I've known since I was 16, 17. We were apprentices together, so there's a lot of history there, a lot of stories, and I wouldn't change any of it. There's nothing there that needs updating, reviewing, auditing or cancelling. This is a good story. There's other stories in my life and other people and other circumstances and situations that I have audited, checked into myself and decided I don't want to carry this forward. Those people can stay in the past. That behaviour of mine can stay in the past. That's called self-mastery. I'm teaching at the moment people in a group of 40 who've decided to change their ways in 7 days. 7 days of life coaching and metaphysical techniques and mental emotional techniques, practical techniques to shift from the shit and become better people in a week. From the middle of September 2022, I'm going to be teaching self-programming, which is self-mastery, self-hypnosis. That's super powerful. If you're watching this before, I would suggest the 13th, 14th, 15th of September 2022, you can enrol on that course for 75 quid. That will change your life. You'll become something far better once you understand that you can take control. And if you're watching this after that date, you can call me and we can have a chat, because I'm here for that, and we can do it either one-to-one or I'll pop you in another group, because I'm teaching this stuff all the time because it's so powerful. And yet it's not taught in school, college, university, adult education centres, vocational training courses. You'll see it very rarely anywhere, because the powers that be don't want you to be powerful. That's my point of view. You might or might not agree with that, but whether you do or you don't, you'll learn a lot when you learn to control this supercomputer called your mind, because we live a thought life. Driving to Torquay, I'm talking, I'm thinking, I'm relaxed. I'm driving myself to a place that I want to be, Torquay, with a friend, Bill. Are you driving your life? That's a metaphor. Have you got your hands on the steering wheel? Have you got your finger on the pulse? Are you in control of yourself and your destiny? If you're not, we really do need to chat. And if you're in the Torquay area or anywhere where in that district, then contact me, because we can get together. I run groups. I work with individuals, couples, families, teams, companies, and the process is very simple. And if I don't change you, there's no charge. If I don't fix you, there's no fee. And it might be physical, mental, emotional or spiritual. And after Torquay, I'm going to be going to Yorkshire, and then I'll be in the Blackpool, Lancaster area, Preston, possibly nipping down to Bristol, across to Monmouth, and definitely going into Liverpool and Manchester. So who wants to see me? Who wants to be more? Who wants to fulfill their full potential? Who wants to understand how to get this supercomputer to work? Who wants to connect to elemental forces that make you super powerful, super confident, increase your metabolism, boost your immune response, assist you in all areas of your life, creating this new avatar where you can access your superpowers. And you do have superpowers. You have clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. You can be kinesthetically far more than you experience at the moment. Super mindful, super prophetic, insightful, inspirational, creative, when you understand how to do that. And all of my processes start with connecting to the universe, relaxation, accessing trance and different states of mind for peak performance. And it's great fun, and it's instantly life-changing. But are you prepared to invest in yourself, pay attention to the world and what's going on, and realise that the only person that's going to make you happy is you? The only person that's going to make you healthy is you. The only person that's going to make you successful in life and business is you. Because if it's to be, it's up to me, and if it's to be, it's up to you. And the next question is, what are you going to do? Whether I'm in Torquay, North Wales, wherever I am in the world, wherever I am in the UK or Europe, all you need to do is contact me on any of the contact details where you view this presentation, or email me at mike@mrmikegarner.com, and all the contact details are on the website, which is mrmikegarner.com, or you can check me out for free on Mr. GTV, both on Facebook and on YouTube, where I've got 2 channels, Vimeo, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. Just put Mr. Mike Garner, MrMikeGarner, lowercase, into any search engine, and there I'll be for everybody to see. And I'm here for you, because I love you. Be powerful, enjoy your mind, and check back for more from me for free, because that's what I'm here to do.